Winner announcement.
Bless you.
Everybody's live on YouTube. Wave. Oh, they can hear us.
Kenneth, we have a small issue with the live stream
on YouTube. That's fine.
Kenneth,
That's
we have
fine.
a small issue with the live stream. Kenneth, we have a small issue with the live stream on YouTube. That's fine. We have a small issue with the live stream. Myself.
All right. Welcome, everybody. We're glad that you're here. We're going to start in just a second. Kyle's trying to figure out the YouTube live stream because we have a lot of people watching that way. If you've joined us on Zoom, we see Deer Creek. Let's see. Who else do we see? We see Louisiana. Hi, Louisiana. Oh, wait, they didn't wave. Nope, there's a waiver from Louisiana. Lots of Redbud friends here. Thank you for being here today. We're just going to wait a couple more minutes for the late arrivers. We do have some special guests here today. You might recognize their name, Carrie Tillotson. She's going to wave. She wrote Counting to Bananas. Cheryl Klein, she wrote Hamsters Make Terrible Roommates. Hannah Harrison, she wrote Poopsie Gets Lost. Lots of people, lots of kids waving and getting excited. That's really awesome. All right, everybody's muted but me. All right, we're about to start. One more minute. Roosevelt Elementary from Pryor says hello in the chat. Who else would like to check in from the chat?
I don't have our video yet. Hold on.
All right, thank you again for being here at the 2023 Redbud Read-Aloud winner announcement. We hope everybody had fun reading through the bracket, reading all the great books like Don't Eat Bees.
Oh, we're upside down. Hold on.
Did you like Dino Grow?
And then flip it back.
Counting to Bananas?
Okay, it's fast.
Poopsie Gets Lost.
I need to know what we're gonna do because we're on our videos on our
Hamsters Make Terrible Roommates.
You'll let us in.
Except Antarctica. How about Off Limits? Did you love that one? Something Stinks. Phew. No Bunnies Here. Norman Didn't Do It. The Eyebrows of Doom. Hornswoggle. Did you like that one? How about Sloth Sleeps Over? Chester Van Chime, Who Forgot How to Rhyme. Night Owl. And I Was Born a Baby. All right, well, we are going to start our presentation. We are so glad everybody is joining us. We want to welcome our VIP guests today. We have 3 authors joining us who were on the Redbud list this year. We're we have Carrie Tillotson, who wrote B is for Bananas, Cheryl Klein, who wrote Hamsters Make Terrible Roommates, and Hannah Harrison from Oklahoma, who wrote Oopsie Gets Lost. And we're going to give them a moment to speak and say hello to you. So we'll start with Carrie. We'll get her unmuted and have her say hello.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited that Counting to Bananas was on your reading list. I hope you all enjoyed it. It's right back there, illustrated by Estrella Lorenzo. And just want to let you know that we had a sequel come out, B is for Bananas. It just came out 3 weeks ago. So I hope maybe you'll get a chance to read that one too. And hope you had a lot of fun reading all these wonderful books. So thank you for having me.
Next, we will have Hannah Harrison. Next, we will have Hannah Harrison speak to you.
Hi, everyone. I'm so excited that Poopsie was on the Redbud list this year, and thank you so much for reading it. I had so much fun visiting a lot of your schools, and it was just a lot of fun, and I really appreciate this. I love the list. There's so many great books on there, and I'm just thrilled. Thank you.
Next, we'll have Cheryl Klein, who wrote Hamsters Make Terrible Roommates. Hi, Cheryl.
Hi there, and hi everybody. I'm speaking to you from New York City, but I'm actually from a small town in Missouri called Peculiar, Missouri, near Kansas City. So it's great to be speaking to friends in the middle of the country. And thank you so much for reading and enjoying Hamsters Make Terrible Roommates. The book is very loosely based on me and my college roommate, and I'll let you guess which one of us was Henry and which one was Marvin. And my illustrator, Abi Alwar, she was a huge part of co-creating this book, and she really wanted to be here today, but she's sick, unfortunately. But I wanted to let you know that she has a really cool graphic novel out called Super Pancake. So if you haven't gotten to see that yet, you should check it out. And just keep reading and enjoying all these great books. Thank you so much.
Well, the Redbud is a huge undertaking every year. Kyle and I and our families, we go and we get hundreds of books from the public libraries. And we, with the help of really special, dedicated librarians and teachers that meet with us in the summertime, we narrow this down to 16 of the best read-alouds ever. So I want to thank Kyle. Kyle's behind the scenes. He's not on screen right now. He's trying to make sure all the technical things are working out. I want to thank him and all of our helpers. We have a few statistics to share with you. Over 40,000 students were represented by votes, and we know thousands more did the Redbuds, but just didn't turn their votes in. We have 3 schools that had a whole bunch of classrooms. To do the Redbuds the way where it was designed, where you get a winner in each classroom, you have to, it's very difficult to do a bunch of classrooms. Jinx East, Shelby Cates, they did 35 classrooms where each had their own winner. Choctaw-Nakoma Park Elementary, Charlotte Butler had 29, and Bircham Elementary in Weatherford had 26, and we had several others between 20 and 25. And we want to recognize a school, St. Luke's Episcopal School from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Wave to us. I see y'all. There they are. We want to thank Leah Pizzolato for participating since we began. And she has made such great comments that we've shared on the discussion group about the Redbud. They love the Redbuds there. And we just want to thank them for being the one school that voted outside of Oklahoma this year. Okay, let's see. I think that's about it. We're about to announce the winners. We have Oklahoma Christian School. Janet Bass is here.
Hi there.
Hi.
We're excited to be here today. Today is amazing because we get to know who is this year's Redbud Read-Aloud winner. And books are amazing and authors are amazing. So we're so glad we could be here with you today.
We're so glad that you're here. And from what I understand, there are 4 books in envelopes at your school, and you have students who are going to share.
I know nobody knows. Nobody knows. Even the presenters do not know. So you're going tell us what you're going to say. Read it real loud.
The 4th place winner is.
Let's see. Big excitement. the anticipation. The fourth place winner is Don't Eat Bees. And thank you so much.
Thank you very much for presenting.
That was so exhilarating. Are you ready for third place?
We are
Third place
ready.
winner is Dino Grow.
Dino
Dino
Grow.
Grow. We love that book. We love that book.
There, Michael.
Gonna both say it together.
Hold it this way. Hold it this way.
Take the
The
second
place
place.
winner
second?
is- the second place winner.
I can't wait. Oh, look. Hamsters make terrible room, man. Oh, that is so great. And now the
Well, hold
moment.
on,
we-
let's wait.
we've been-
Cheryl, would you like to say a word about being the runner-up this year?
Just a handful in each.
No pressure.
Silver is my favorite color. I love it. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate it. And I know Abby will be delighted too. Thank you.
All right. Are you ready, Mr. Brown?
Yes.
First place winner of the Redbud Read Aloud Award is Lucy.
Yay! Wow.
Congratulations,
amazing.
Hannah, our first Oklahoma author winner.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much, you guys. This is so exciting. I appreciate you all for participating. Thank you, Kenneth and Kyle, for creating this award. It's been so fun, and I've just loved it. And I love all the books on the list. And, I don't know if you guys know this, but, kids are why I make these books. So this award just means so much to me to know that you all love Poopsie. And look at, I've got this pretty plaque here. Check that out. I love it. Thank you so, so very much. I'm honored.
Well, we offered for people to send questions to you. So we're going to take a couple of minutes. If anyone has a question for the chat, please submit them and type them in now. Let's give them a second. But congratulations again, Hannah. Hannah, of course, is the author and illustrator. Sometimes we make a plaque for an author and an illustrator, but this time we only had to make one. And you know that this is not rigged for Oklahoma because it's like 6 years we haven't had an Oklahoma winner. And there's
I'd like to know, or while we're waiting, I'd like to know, Hannah, what inspired you to write Poopsie Gets Lost?
Oh, good question. Well, so one morning, my cat Peppercorn was hanging out in the potted palm plant in the corner of the room. And my girls spotted her and said, "Mom, look at Peppercorn." And to me, she just looked like she was in the jungle. And I just got to thinking, what would happen if a pampered house cat suddenly found herself lost in an unfamiliar jungle?
Let's see, we have some other questions. Bryant Elementary wants to know how you came up with the name Poopsie.
Oh, well, I was just trying to think of a name that just sounded like, the most pampered house cat kind of name. And I could just picture her owners being like, "Oh, Poopsie." But I had one little boy say, "You know what? Poopsie is oopsie with a P in the front." And I like that too. So maybe on some level, that's what I was thinking.
Yes. Red Oak wants to know what your favorite book is. And I'm not sure if that's your favorite book that you've written or one that you just really love, maybe one your daughters loved growing up.
That's really hard. As far as the books that I've written, I would have to say that I can't really pick. I love them all for different reasons. And it'd be kind of like picking between my daughters, and I would never be able to do that. So that's going to be my answer. I love them all.
We have a couple more questions. Why does Poopsie get lost and how does Poopsie get lost? That answer might be found in the book, but maybe you have a little more take on that.
Yeah. Well, so the board narrator decides to talk Poopsie into leaving the house because he wants a little excitement, he or she, whoever's reading the book. And so Poopsie gets pushed outside her comfort zone and kind of ignores her better instincts and ends up in this dangerous jungle and has to figure out, maybe I shouldn't be listening to this narrator anymore. And she, gets herself back out again and learns her lesson.
Nicholas Hills, why did the cat close the book?
Oh, well, she didn't want to have that narrator talking to her anymore. He's a bit obnoxious, in case you haven't read it. And she wanted to take a nap and he just wouldn't stop talking.
St. Luke's from Louisiana wants to know if there will be a Poopsie sequel.
Ooh, I would love that. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Yeah.
Let's see. Kayla Henniger, I forget where she's at. Kyle, is she's in Moore, isn't she?
Fairview and more.
At Fairview,
Okay.
yeah.
Says,
Hello.
so happy for Poopsie. That was the winner for their school at Fairview. They loved it when you came for an author visit.
Oh, that's so sweet. I loved visiting Fairview. That was such a good time. You guys are the best.
Mrs. Flanagan, second grade, wants to know what inspired you to become an author.
Oh, well, that's a good question. I always loved to draw. When I was in school, every year my elementary school would participate in a contest called the Young Author Book Awards. And I didn't win the first year, but my teacher put a heart sticker on the front and told me I came really close to winning. And that was enough for me. I loved writing books after that. And then I wrote another book the next year when I was in second grade and then in third grade. And I did win those years. And I got to go to a statewide conference and hear a real life author speak. And once I realized that, you could actually write and illustrate books for a job when you grew up, like I knew that's what I wanted to do. So been a lifelong dream.
And Red Oak has asked, is it easy or hard to write a book? I
It's
bet all
hard.
three of you could have input on that.
It's actually very hard. It's hard to fit a whole story in just a few pages. It was a lot harder than I thought it would be when I was a kid and set out to do it, but it's also just the most fun thing ever. So it's worth all the hard work.
And I think we have one more, and it's a combined one. Northmore and Deer Creek would like to know how long it took from idea to the finished book for Poopsie.
Oh, golly, I don't know if I can even remember. It dragged on forever. This was my COVID book. And so there were all kinds of problems between, distance learning. I had two little girls that I had to, teach. And, my agent and my editor and my art director all had kids at home too. And so we pushed the pub date back a little bit. And then there were shipping delays and supply chain problems and all that good stuff. But actual sitting down working on it, I would say if you added it all up, it was probably about a year.
All right. I think that's all.
Did you address, some people said, how did Poopsie get lost? Why does Poopsie get lost? Did we discuss that?
Yes.
Okay, well, very good. I was running back through here and doing technical stuff. So
I really want to thank Kyle for all the work he did behind the scenes. He wasn't even on screen for most of the time. He was trying to fix some glitches. We really want to thank our three special guests. The Redbud 2024 will be announced in August. That's when the new list will come out. And in June, your librarians and teachers will be meeting with us June 9th in Oklahoma City and June 16th in Tulsa. And we will read through tons of books to find the next best 16 Redbuds. Are there any authors here that we
Carrie
missed?
Tollett? Oh, sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
I want to just make sure that we thank Carrie Tollett again for being here and blessing the kids in Oklahoma with Counting to Bananas, and Cheryl Klein, and what a stiff competition it was there at the end. You and Hannah were neck and neck, and it was both all the books on the list are absolutely amazing. And if I could, I just want to read one thing that's kind of a testament, and I know I'm not trying to toot our own horn, but we did get this review that I thought was kind of interesting, and that I just love to share with everybody. And I hope that that everybody feels this way about the Redbud. So just wanted to read it to you. It said that I just finished reading the books for this year, and I can't wait to share them with my students. This is why I love what y'all do. These books have the same sarcastic sense of humor that I love to read aloud. The books y'all choose have no agendas. There's no heavy message, just straight up fun and enjoyment. Just what reading should be. Thank you for making this list each year. I will continue to be a supporter as long as the Redbud is around. So that's why it is so important that you all join us at our Redbud meetings, because you all help us to sort through so many books. And for all the people that are joining, all of your librarians, all the kids that love the Redbud, be sure to thank these authors, of course, but also thank your librarians for reading the same books over and over and over again, and helping us get down to this. So I just had to jump in there at the end.
Yeah, so we're very thankful for the authors for using their talents to write books for children. I stole that from Janet Bass. Janet Bass, thank you to you and your group for your amazing performance today. You can unmute if you want to.
We're just so honored that you would ask us, and we had so much fun just being a part of this wonderful celebration. And I'm so happy for Hannah. She visited our school in October, and it was a delight. And all of the authors, the children loved the books. They would have such a hard time trying to choose their favorite each week as we went through the bracket. But we just love this so much. And thanks for letting us be a part of this special day. And authors are amazing.
Yes, they are. All right. Well, this is, unless anyone else has anything else, this wraps up the 2023 Redbud.
Oh, I want to say the Brown brothers are amazing too,
Oh,
that they
that's
put
really
all
cool.
of this together. We thank you, Brown brothers.
Well, we couldn't do it without all of y'all. So thank you so much. Well, this wraps up the show. 2023 Read Aloud, our Redbud Read Aloud show is over and the program is over, but we'll be back for the next one in August. Thank you, everybody. Have a great weekend.
This was great. Thank you for letting us be part of it.
Well, thank you. We're going to stick around for just a minute in case anybody